Hello again. Are you ready for story number 2 with Nasty Kyle the Crocodile? It's almost lunchtime, so after these couple stories, I'm going to make myself some lunch. And who knows, maybe I will make some soup because that's what Kyle is up to in this story. Are you comfy? Are you cozy? Here it goes. One frosty morning, Kyle made some soup. He put a big carrot and a little onion into a pot of boiling water and chicken broth. He tossed in a long noodle and a short green bean. Not sure I would make my soup from scratch today, maybe from the can, but we will see. He found a thick potato and cut it into thin slices. He put them into the broth and stirred it up. He tasted it. Ouch, he cried. It's too hot. He turned off the stove and let the soup sit. And he tasted it again. Arr, he cried. It's too cold. Ew. Do you remember the sign language for hot? Hot. Hot. Sign language for cold? Cold. Make yourself shiver. Cold. Nasty Kyle the Crocodile was so angry he threw the soup up into the air and down it came. Oh my. I think he should have taken a deep breath and counted to 3. 1, 2, 3. And maybe he would have been a little less angry. He threw the pot out the window, but the snow came in and covered his snout. Achoo! Sneezed Kyle. I think I'm catching a cold. He stepped over the mess on the floor and he curled up under the covers as soon as he recalled he had fallen asleep. Maybe he will sleep off his grouchiness. Last story. Ooh, and now I'm getting really hungry because it has to do with apples. So maybe I'll have some soup and then I'll have an apple. One day, a package arrived for Nasty Kyle the Crocodile. He opened it up and found 10 apples. There was a card too, and it said, "Happy birthday, Kyle. I hope you like your present. I'll be visiting in a few days. See you soon, Uncle Miles." "Arr," said Kyle. "I don't like birthdays, but I like Uncle Miles. Now what can I make for his visit?" Look at how many apples did he get? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 apples. First, Kyle tried to make some applesauce, but he went about it the wrong way. What a mess, all over the floor. Next, he tried baking apple pie, but the oven was too hot and the crust turned black and burnt. Oh my. Kyle went down from 10 to 9, and then he had 8. Count with me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Maybe his next recipe will be great. "Apple Brown Betty is good," said Kyle, but he put in too much sugar. "Yuck," he said, "too sweet." Kyle now had 7 apples left. Then his bandit mongoose stole one and snuck up in the attic to eat it. Oh my. Kyle now had 6 apples left. Count them with me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Kyle tried to make some apple cider, but his press broke and the juice ran down his coat. What a mess! Kyle was so angry he took an apple and he used it for target practice. By the time he was done, the apple wasn't much good for anything. Kyle now had only 4 apples left. Count them with me. 1, 2, 3, 4. One apple had a worm in it. Kyle threw it in the garbage. Then he had 3. 1, 2, 3. Then Kyle melted some caramel for a candied apple, But the caramel was so gooey it stuck to everything, and there wasn't much left for the apple. Kyle only had two. 1, 2. Caramel apple sounds delicious. Just then the doorbell rang. It was Uncle Miles. "Hello, Kyle," he said. "Did you get your birthday present?" "Yes," said Kyle. "I tried to make something nice for us, but nothing turned out right. I have only 2 apples left." "That's all right," said Uncle Miles. "The very best way to eat apples is like this, with your favorite nephew." Kyle and Uncle Miles sat under the maple tree in Kyle's backyard and watched the sun go down. "Apples are delicious," said Uncle Miles, "but I still don't like birthdays." Oh, that nasty Kyle the Crocodile. He is just so grumpy. But speaking of birthdays, for any of my daycare friends that might have a birthday during our daycare closure and our time at home, I want you to know that when we get back to daycare, we are going to sing happy birthday, we are going to celebrate your special day, and we will not forget that you had a birthday when we were so far away. So if you've had a birthday, I hope it was a great day celebrating, and stay tuned because we will celebrate again just for you. Ciao for now. Time for lunch.